Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames. So in this video, we're going to talk about Kendall Jenner exposing her mom, Kris Jenner, basically saying that she lost her virginity in this house. That's the original Jenner house that they're now selling. And when Kendall said it, like, Kris Jenner was like, that's not something you want to say now. And she was like, but it happened. And Kris Jenner was like, where was I? And Kendall was like, you were right here. You didn't care because after, having the last two kids, it's as though we were on our own and you have already checked out. I absolutely kid you not. So let's take a look at that clip together, shall we? Then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Doesn't this bring back so many memories?
I lost my virginity in that room.
What? Stop it. Where was I?
How did you do it if they were home? Because I can't even,
No, you guys
pee if they're
didn't
home.
care.
No, it was...
Didn't care.
Not only did she not know, she really didn't give a She was like, oh, you're going out till Wednesday? Great. Never come back.
I love that I remember where you lost your virginity.
We're children number 5 and 6, and she has no more energy for us.
I don't know what Kris Jenner was thinking of. Like, come on. We know the deal. We know what's real. You checked out on Rob. You basically said that you really don't know how to raise a son. And you didn't lie. It's not as though you lied. You were very honest and very open with that. But also, too, if you guys can remember, Kris Jenner is always living her best life. It doesn't matter if she just had a baby. She would be out there, hobnobbing and canoodling with whomever the hottest guy is, whether it might be Backstreet Boys or whoever. Kris Jenner is always just dipping and doing and living her best life. And Kendall Jenner is just saying to her mom, you had long checked out of raising your kids that it didn't even matter what you were doing in here. You would be inside here and we could literally do anything while you were inside here. And she's acting as though she's this traditional mom. Heck no, she's no traditional mother. And if we really look at how the Jenners were cultured and how they turned out, I think they turned out to be truly amazing kids, knowing Kris Jenner. But I must say, kudos to Kris Jenner for still being able to keep a very tight bond with her kids. I find that to be truly amazing, and that's one thing I admire about the Jenner family. And especially when it comes to Kendall Jenner, I think that it doesn't matter what life she's out there living as an adult, because if you look at Kendall, she keeps her private life private. She has a good brand, a good image, good reputation. And I believe what happens within the 4 walls of her bedroom door is nobody's business. On the outside, she keeps it clean. She keeps it cute. She's not doing too much. So as such, I think that Kendall Jenner turned out to be really, really fine. And I find it that she's one of the most respectful to her mom. Kylie isn't necessarily rude. Kylie will talk to her mom with respect as well. But with Chloe, Chloe would just give it to her. Like, she would be talking to Chloe and she would ask Chloe, are you talking to me? And Chloe would be like, who the fuck else is here? Who the fuck do you think I'm talking to? It is because that's the way Kris Jenner has cultured her kids. And I believe with Kendall words, with Kendall giving us more insight that this woman had long checked out of raising her kids, I believe it's more, it provides you with more understanding as to why she's spoken to in the manner that she's spoken to by her kids. But again, while it is somewhat shocking, it is still definitely not coming as any surprise that Kendall was saying, while you were here, I lost my virginity in that room. And she was like, you really shouldn't have said that. But Kendall is saying, you were done raising us. So what the heck did you expect? Let me know what your take on that is, because I think it is a lot to put out there, but coming from a Jenner, it's definitely not coming as any surprise whatsoever. But I want to hear your take. And while you're at it, you guys know what to do. Do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.